Welcome to a very special edition of the Backstage Pass. Jonathan Jones, my partner, many-time world champion, and he and I are together for 24 years or so we kind of know each other. We're known as the Information Brothers. Let's talk about this, Jonathan. Tell you what, this is razor thin between the top four drivers in this championship. We got 2 races to go. First time ever here in Jeddah, and nobody knows this circuit, but I'll tell you something. Alec Vextrom, in only 12 starts, has put himself in a great position. He's 7 points ahead of his teammate, a 3-time world champion in Sean Torrente.
Yeah, I mean, Vextrom, he really impressed me in the last race, you know. Jonas was on that pole position, Vextrom just outside him. And the way that Vextrom took him on the first lap, he was nip and tuck going into turn 1, into turn number 2. He didn't give him an inch. And he came out there and he drove a blinding race, Steve.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, it's our 3-time world champion, Sean Torrente, has done well in the sprint races, but he's struggled a bit, of course, in the first race in Indonesia. He didn't even finish. That's why he's fighting his teammate. But boy, he's got 2 great opportunities. Now, 3 of the 6 times that he's gone into the final race in Sharjah, he won the title. So we still got a long way to go. We got 60 points left to fight for.
Yeah, and you know, Sean, he finished a strong second. He was right behind Alex for the entire race. There was only a couple of seconds between them at the checkered flag. Sean knows that he's really going to have to up his game a little bit. Having said that, I mean, in the last Grand Prix, I noticed that they had some engine issues right up until the day of the event itself. So that maybe put him on the back foot on where he was with propellers and the like, and you know, maybe that was something that held him back. But he drove a fantastic race, finishing a strong second.
Yeah, let's not forget about the Canadian Rusty Wyatt. He won the first race of the year in Indonesia, but he's struggled a bit to find himself, and he's back only 1 point behind Torrente in 3rd place in the championship.
That's right, and I think for Wyatt, he's probably hoping for rough conditions here, because if the water gets really rough, his boat is a little bit longer and it does seem to suit those conditions. The other thing is, again, he had some engine issues and they were fighting against those issues right the way through to the event itself. And I have a gut feeling that that problem he had all through the weekend was there during the race. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can sort those issues out. And I think if they do, he's going to be a strong contender here today.
I think so too. And the big thing is everybody's asking, what about 3-time world champion Jonas Anderson? Well, I'll tell you what a year he's having. I mean, he came with a continual winning streak at the end of last year. He's only won 1 of the first 3 races. He's failed to finish in 2, and he's 16 points back. He's going to need a bit of a miracle like he had in 2021 to win the title this year.
Yeah, you know, in Zhangzhou, he made that mistake on the first lap, which is very, very unusual for Jonas. I've not seen him put a foot wrong for the last God knows how many races. He did have 1 or 2 technical problems as well as the race went on, which was a bit of a shame. But having said that, watch out for him this weekend, because he is devastatingly fast and he seems at the moment to have the edge on all the other drivers. So if he can put it all together this weekend, he's got the reliability. My guess is that he's certainly going to be on the podium, if not the win.
All right, this is the teaser. I'll tell you right now, we're licking our chops waiting for these last 2 races to start. It's going to be a glorious weekend. We got a lot of great stories. Stay with us. Jonathan and yours truly, we're ready to go racing. The first time ever in Jeddah. Look at it. It's lovely, it's tropical, and we can't wait to join. We'll see you there.